Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It's Lasty here. Welcome today to a new Prime Icon Player review. Let's take a look at Alessandro Del Piero. That's right, the 92 rated Prime Icon has got some pretty cool stats. 83 pace and 89 passing, and then, you know, just a small matter of 92 dribbling and shooting on this game. That's awesome. The 5'9" attacker has medium work rates. He's right-footed. That doesn't matter. He's got the 5-star weak foot, and of course the 4-star skill moves as well. So I've got him playing in a couple of different positions in a couple of different teams right now. The first one is where Del Piero fits in at cam in my Serie A squad, featuring the likes of João Mario, Inform El Shaarawy, and then Belotti as the main striker. And then I also wanted him to get involved as like the main attacker in this team, where he is the centre forward in a false 9 formation with wingers such as Bernardeschi and the Prime Icon Overmars, alongside of course the likes of Vieira and Hullet. So, Del Piero, how does he stack up in terms of in-game stats against the previous two versions of this item? Well, of course, he's the slower one of the three, but he does have great dribbling and shooting. And of course, I mean, on basic, he looks absolutely nuts. Today, I've used the engine chem style. Thought it would be quite important to try and boost that pace stat somewhat. And of course, it does boost the agility and the balance stat of a player when you use engine. And I thought with those stats being a little bit lower on this item itself, we should probably try and boost that, because his 92 shooting is already good enough, right? So moving on into the clips part of this video, you can see some of the shots that I missed, the goals that I scored, and there's also a nice passing sequence in there that Dan sent me using his Del Piero, where right from the defence he sort of plays it up, 1-2s it along the way, and then gets the final assist before someone else sticks it into the back of the net. Just shows you the sort of passing ability and attacking help that Del Piero can be. So moving on into the positives and negatives. Firstly, in terms of negatives, well, he's not very strong. You know, he's 5'9", and he doesn't have much of a strength stat, not much of a physical stat, anything like that. So yeah, it's not something that you can expect him to be. He's not ever going to be a strong player. You've just got to keep away from the defenders. That was a nice passing move, by the way. He was literally involved in every single pass running up to the goal, which is actually really impressive. And then probably the major negative that I've got about Del Piero is that he's kind of inconsistent. There were games where he literally changed the game for me. He would be the difference between my opponent losing and me winning, because he was that good. And then there were times where he just go completely missing, and I wasn't sure why. It's a bit of an odd one. So yeah, just bear in mind that he may not be like your main feature every single game. There are some times where I just lose him amongst everything else, and other players would just outperform him, which is something I wasn't really expecting. He's a 92 rated icon, so it's something that you guys should bear in mind. But moving on into the list of positives, one thing I was actually quite impressed with was his acceleration. Now, it's the stat that I'm least impressed with overall on his item, because he's the slowest of the 3 Del Piero icons, and I genuinely thought at the start of this game that I wanted the baby one, the 87 rated icon, because he's the quickest. I felt like that would be the most beneficial to me. I don't actually think that's the case. If you play Del Piero where I think he should play, which is the cam or centre forward, rather than an out-and-out striker, then 83 pace on his item, and if you use like an engine to boost it a little bit more, is more than enough from what you ever need. He doesn't feel slow in the slightest, and actually he feels very quick in getting up to speed, which is good. He also possesses the combo that you know, dribbling, first touch, agility and balance, which of course we boosted with engine again, so they were usable stats at that point in time. Yeah, he's got that on lockdown. Like, his first touch and his movement with the ball is absolutely sublime. He's got 92 dribbling on his item, so I was expecting nothing less. He's also going to be the sort of player, especially if you do play him at cam, that can pick out those passes, get those assists, you know, play that perfectly weighted through ball to an on-running striker, or the crossfield ball or whatever. He's got it in his locker. He can definitely do that. He's got 4-star skill moves, which is great. You can do the Berber spins and chops that I find extremely useful to get a bit of extra space. And of course, he's got that 5-star weak foot. That's probably one of the more impressive stats about him. One of the things I like most about Del Piero is that I can happily shoot on either foot. And I think a lot of the goals that I score are actually on his left, because I prefer to shoot with a left-footed player. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I scored some lovely goals with this guy. Even a couple of really nice free kicks. He can definitely be your free kick taker or your designated like set piece taker. Take the corners, take the free kicks of him. They'll be perfectly weighted, and of course you saw a really nice free kick as well go into the back of the net, right in the top corner. It was lovely. And then just overall his shooting, it's great. Shoot on both feet. He's got loads of power, loads of curve, loads of whippage, loads of dip, and just great finishing ability. So, although he may go missing from time to time in-game, I still really rate this Del Piero, and I'm glad I got the loan version so that I could test him out. It's now weighing on my mind whether or not I want to complete the full version, because he seems like a very usable player that can sometimes be the difference between winning and losing. So there you have it, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on Del Piero down below in the comment section. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace.